Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. President Buhari, worried over rising insecurity across the country, meets with the leadership of the National Assembly as the federal government seeks ways of addressing challenge. Restriction of commercial motorbikes and tricycles from major roads in Lagos continues to take its toll on commuters as operators protest government policy. Edo APC crisis worsens as the state government calls for the arrest of the party's national chairman for allegedly flouting ban on rallies. Mr. Adams Oshiomhole declines comment over allegation. And China's stock market takes a hit from the coronavirus as the country's top leadership admits shortcomings and deficiencies in their response to the deadly outbreak. Plus business sports, news from the FCT and our studios in London. Now we have some pictures that were sent in to us. Usually we put them on the Eyewitness portal. Now let's begin with this one from River State, and we show you a waste truck belonging to one of the refuse disposal contractors parked on the ever-busy East-West Road in Port Harcourt. Our Eyewitness reporter says although it's parked for residents to dump waste, it poses a danger as it almost caused an accident some weeks ago. The next photo shows the state of this road in Enugu State. Our Eyewitness reporter says the road is a major route that connects to neighboring Ebonyi State, and he's calling on the state government to fix it. And here's our last image showing a dilapidated state of the government-owned secondary school in Kababunu local government area of Kogi State. Our Eyewitness reporter is calling on the state government to do something about it. Thanks a lot for all your pictures, and to send us some more. Now, security officials in Imo State are trying to unravel the cause of a fire that gutted the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in our local government area of the state. The State Police Public Relations Officer Orlando Ikoku, who confirmed the incident to Channels Television, said it happened in the early hours of today. No casualty was recorded, but electoral materials and property belonging to INEC staff were burnt. He says the Imo State Commissioner of Police, Olani Ifafora, has launched an investigation into the matter to ascertain the true cause of the fire. The incident is coming less than 1 week after the winner of the Olo, Osu, Oru East Federal Constituency supplementary election was announced by INEC. Let's cross over to Abuja now, and here's Makwe Ogu Yusuf. Makwe.
Hello, Ejoma. It's good to see you this lovely Monday. Now, the Chinese ambassador in Nigeria The Chinese ambassador to Nigeria has confirmed that no Nigerian citizen in China or Chinese in Nigeria has contracted the coronavirus. Mr. Zhu Bingjian says 60 Nigerians are resident in Wuhan City, where the outbreak was first recorded. According to the Chinese embassy, the number of confirmed coronavirus cases has risen to 17,205, while recorded deaths have reached 361. Another 475 people have been discharged from hospitals. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, the NCDC, had in a statement asked members of the public to disregard rumors of the importation of the coronavirus into Nigeria. The NCDC confirmed that a suspected case who returned from China last week went for a routine medical check as requested by his employers. But the man showed no symptoms of illness, neither was he diagnosed with the coronavirus.
As of 7 a.m. this morning, Abuja time, the total number of confirmed cases of novel coronavirus infection in the Chinese mainland climbed to 17,205, and 21,558 people were suspected of being infected with the virus, according to China's National Health Commission. A total of 361 people had died of the disease. 475 people had been discharged from hospital after recovery. But I should say, life is still normal here, and we wish everybody will make his unique and own contribution to the curb of the spread of the epidemic. Fighting the spread of epidemic is a common concern of the international community. China is willing to work with other countries in the world, including Nigeria, to respond to the epidemic actively.
And just like everyone else, the Lagos State Governor seems really concerned about the coronavirus. And he says he's boosting the efforts to reduce the risk of its importation to the commercial city. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu therefore announced the activation of an incident command structure to monitor and report any sign of the infectious disease. He says the move has become necessary since the declaration of the disease as a public health emergency by the World Health Organization.
As your governor, I am concerned that Lagos, the commercial and economic hub and a major point of entry into Nigeria, with high population density, is relatively vulnerable to the importation of this virus. We have therefore put in place measures to reduce the chances of the entry of the virus into Lagos by wrapping up our surveillance system, increasing our biosecurity capacity, and containment of any possible cases within the great emphasis of preventing any early detection. We are collaborating with the Federal Ministry of Health, Federal Air and Sea Port Authorities, embassies of affected foreign nations, and other stakeholders to ensure adequate surveillance. We are also strengthening our primary and secondary health care structures, and we're able to respond and cope with any possible disease outbreak. As Governor of Lagos State and the advice of the Commissioner for Health, I'm raising our level of concern and preparedness by activating an incident command structure today, the 3rd of February 2020. I am the incident commander. I will be supported by the Commissioner for Health, Professor Akiabayomi, and all cabinet members, ministries, departments, and agencies involved with emergency preparedness, security, and public awareness.
And away from health, the political crisis rocking Edo State seems unending as the state government has petitioned the Inspector General of Police and the Director General of the State Security Services to demand the arrest of the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. The state deputy governor, Mr. Philip Shaibu, says the national chairman of the party constantly disobeys orders of the state government by organizing illegal rallies, which continues to threaten the peace and security of the state. He was speaking on the sidelines of the APC Governors Forum meeting in Abuja.
I am in Abuja not only to attend this meeting, I'm also in Abuja to meet with the IG. I have a petition to the IG and to the Director of SSS to the effect that Comrade Adams Oshiomhole should be arrested by the police and be arrested by the State Security Service for the breakdown of law and order that are continually perpetrated in Edo State. We banned rallies. The IG also gave a letter also suspending rallies. Oshiomhole continually disobeyed the order of the state government, disobeyed the order of the IG, and feel that it's above the law. And for us, we have officially come now to drop our petition with the IG to the effect that Oshiomhole is not above the law. He should be arrested for violating the state government order. He was a governor before, and he knows that nobody will violate his order as a governor because it's not about him, it's about the state. When nobody else, when everybody disobey laws, the country and the state will become a banana republic. God forbid. And that is why we are saying that the IG and the Inspector General of Police and the Director of State Security Service should arrest him.
Meanwhile, the spokesperson of the APC National Chairman, Mr. Simon Ebegbulem, says they're not interested in responding to the allegations. In his words, please quote me that we have no comment to make to the allegation by the Deputy Governor, Philip Shaibu. The Minister of Information and Culture, Mr. Lai Mohammed, is insisting that Nigeria is one of the freest countries to live in the world. He explains that the government has only been trying to sanitize the media of hate speech and abuse of the freedom of speech owing to the nation's diversity. The Information Minister explains that there is no attempt to clip the media, but that the government will not slack in its quest to bring sanity to the social media. He made the comments today when he received the Ambassador of Finland to Nigeria, Dr. Jerki Plukiman.
In a country where you have many religions, many ethnicities, many ethnic groups, many values, the government cannot fold its arms and see some unguided individuals trying to take advantage of the differences in values to cause disharmony. And this is why this ministry in particular decided that it is important to sanitize the social media, scene. Sanitization does not necessarily mean legislation, and it does not mean by any imagination stifling of the press or the media.
When the news at 10 returns, FMDQ Chief Executive Officer explains transition from single treasury bills market to the new system introduced in late 2019. That's on Business News. Do join us again.